Most people think wealth is defined by excess. Bigger houses, more payments, higher burn rate. That's the picture we've been sold. But builders know better. The real flex isn't how much you spend, it's how little you have to spend. Welcome back to the Dirt Floor MBA. And in this episode, we'll talk about why low overhead is the ultimate flex. Have a lot, spend a little. But first, a message from our sponsor, Maye Management Solutions. This episode is supported by Maye Management Solutions. We document real systems, off-grid power, fabrication, food, and self-reliance built under real constraints. No hype, no theory, just what works and why. If you're building something real, on land, in a shop, or inside a system, and you want guidance, design support, or strategic input, you can reach me directly at ifimayems@gmail.com. The correct spelling is in the description below. That's Maye Management Solutions, systems over sales. And now, back to the show. Low overhead changes everything. When your cost of living is low, your tolerance for risk goes up. You can say no. You can walk away. You can wait. And waiting, when it's a choice, is power. High overhead traps people. It forces bad decisions. It turns inconvenience into emergencies. It makes people say yes to things that they know are wrong to keep the lights on. Low overhead does the opposite. It gives you breathing room. And breathing room gives you clarity. This is why dirt floors matter. They're not about poverty. They're not about struggle. They're about margin. A dirt floor means you are not in a rush. You're not bleeding cash. You're allowed to learn slowly. Margin lets you build rather than react. You see, when overhead is low, mistakes are cheap. You can experiment. You can try things that might not work. You can learn without betting your life on every decision. That's how real skill is built. Not under pressure, but under control. Low overhead isn't deprivation. It's leverage. It's the ability to choose when to grow, what to scale, and what to ignore. People with leverage don't chase, they select. Most bad decisions aren't made because people are dumb. They're made because people are under pressure. Low overhead removes pressure. And when pressure is gone, judgment improves. That's the flex. Dirt floors aren't about going backwards. They're about staying light enough to move forward. Low overhead gives you time. Time gives you clarity. And clarity lets you build from strength, not panic. That's why low overhead is the ultimate flex. The system failed. Builders will rebuild it.